Good evening, everybody. My name is Mohammad Sohel. Previously, I worked in a paints manufacturing company in sales administration department. Today, I am here to discuss about the knowledge and skills which I have learned from accounting and finance course, which I can be able to implement in my work environment, and definitely that will help me to grow in my career. Okay, without further ado, I can start the presentation. Let's move on. I will start by discussing some of the key concepts I learned in my course, such as cost of goods sold, variable costing, absorption costing, internal growth rate, sustainable growth rate, bond valuation, and capital budgeting. Okay, first I want to discuss about COGS. COGS is the direct cost of producing a product or service. It includes the cost of materials, labor, and overhead. I use COGS data to help me make decisions about pricing, inventory levels, and production capacity. For example, if I know that the COGS for a product is $100, I can set a price that will ensure my profit. I can also use COGS data to determine how much inventory I need to have on hand to meet demand. Next, variable costing is a method of accounting that only includes variable cost in COGS. Fixed costs are expensed in the period in which they are incurred. Absorption costs include all costs, both variable and fixed, in COGS. I use variable costing to help me make decisions about pricing and product mix. For example, if I know that a product has a high variable cost, I may choose to price it lower in order to sell more units. I can also use variable costing to determine which products are most profitable. Okay, next I want to discuss about IGR and SGR. IGR and SGR are two other key concepts I learned. IGR is the maximum rate at which a company can grow without taking an additional debt. SGR is the rate at which a company can grow without increasing its equity capital. I use IGR and SGR data to help me make decisions about capital budgeting. For example, if I know that a project's return on investment is greater than the company's IGR, I can approve the project. However, if the ROI is less than the company's SGR, I will need to find a way to finance the project before I can approve it. Finally, I learned about bond valuation and capital budgeting. Bond valuation is the process of determining the fair value of a bond. Capital budgeting is the process of evaluating and selecting investment projects. I use bond valuation data to help me make decisions about whether to invest in bonds. For example, if I know that bonds yield is higher than the market rate, I may decide to invest in it. I also use capital budgeting data to help me make decisions about which projects to invest in. For example, if I know that a project has a positive net present value, I will approve it. Here are some real world examples. These are few concepts I have learned from my course of accounting and finance. Definitely that will help me to grow in my career and make me a better employee in my company. And of course, this concept I will be able to implement in my company, and my company will also do better if I can implement these things in my company. Okay. In addition to the specific example I mentioned, I would also like to talk about the general benefits of applying accounting and finance concept in the business world. These benefits include improved decision making. Accounting and finance data can help me to make better decisions about pricing, production, marketing, and investment. Okay. Increased profitability. By making better decisions, I can increase my company's profitability. Reduce risk. Accounting data and finance data can help me to identify and mitigate risk. Improve cash flow management. Accounting data can help me to track my cash flow and ensure that I have enough money to meet my obligations. enhance strategic planning. Accounting data, finance data can help me to develop and implement sound strategic plans. I believe that accounting and finance are essential skills for anyone who wants to be successful in business world. These skills can help you to make better decisions, improve your profitability, and reduce your risk. If you are interested in a career in business, I encourage you to learn as much as you can about accounting and finance. Thank you for your time.